This tutorial is designed to show you how to explore the survey data in your preferred types and formats. On any survey dashboard page, go to Analyze, the page to view your survey data. Look to the tabs on the left and hover over Export Data. We have streamlined exporting options and have created a simple 4-step export data wizard to guide users through the exporting. Your survey data can be exported primarily in two ways. Select by questions to view your survey results organized by questions, and select by respondents to view the results organized by respondent. The Common Code reference export down below is for you to reference back the common codes, and we'll get into that in the end of this tutorial. Let's start with export data by questions first. The export data wizard is designed for you to set criteria and customize the types and formats of data you want to export. There are simply 4 steps to export your data. First is to select the questions. You can either select all questions or one or multiple questions if you just want to export data from certain questions. In this example, I just want to export data from question 1 through 8 of this survey. So I click on one or multiple questions to open up the pop-up. Check the questions, and then when you're done, hit Submit to go back to the wizard page. You can always click on this option and bring up the pop-up and reselect questions. Second step is to select all or filtered data to export. If you have filtered the data on the previous View Survey Data page, the filter is carried over and is showing on the wizard page. In this example, I have filtered my data on position and owner. To change the filter, simply click on Change Filter to open up the filter pop-up. You can either filter the data on a specific respondent, by a demographic group, or a question response. Hit Submit to go back to the wizard. Again, you can always click on Change Filter to make any filter change, or click on All if you decide to export all data without any filter. Next, select the types of data. For filling questions such as text field, text area, or numeric, there are 3 options. Verbatim is for you to export all the verbatim responses without any buckets, even if the responses are bucketed. Bucketed verbatim is if you have bucketed the answers, export the verbatim responses and their corresponding buckets. Bucketed value is again if the answers are bucketed, for you to export the buckets and their corresponding math values, counts, and percent of responses. For choice or checkoff type questions like radial list, horizontal radial, checkbox list, select list, and all grids, you have 3 export types to choose from: percent of responses, count of responses, or weighted average. The final step is to select in which format do you want to export the data. There are 4 available formats for you to choose from: Excel worksheet, CSV, a PDF, or a LiveLink or HTML. Once selected, click on Start Export to see your survey data in selected format. If LiveLink is the format you select, you will see a live URL down below for you to copy and paste into any further analysis. Here I would like to show you the exported data in a PDF format, so I click on PDF and hit Start Export. Open up the PDF file and let me quickly walk you through this report. On the top you can see the survey's name and the filter, since I have filtered my data on position and owner. The report is organized by question, and in the filtered report such as this one, it's structured so you can see the filtered data as well as all responses for comparison. In this survey, question 1 through 6 are all checkoff questions like radial list, checklist, and grid. Scroll to the bottom, questions 7 and 8 are text questions. I have selected bucket and verbatim as my data type for these questions, so it exports both the verbatim responses as well as the corresponding buckets. The second export option is by respondents. Unlike group by questions, the by respondent export organizes data by respondents. In this export, You also get the chance to export any available demographics of your panels. Again, hover over to the left and click on By Respondents. On the Export Data wizard, step 1 is to select the questions. Here, I want to export data from all questions, so I click on All Questions. Next, select if you want to see the question text or just common codes in the report. As a brief reminder, Common Code is designed to compare results across surveys and are usually a shorter version of the question text. Next, select the demographics you wish to export for your report. Click on Select to open up the demographics pop-up. The demographics are split into two groups and ordered alphabetically. The ones under default fields are system default groups. The ones under custom fields are groups created either by you or by your team members for this panel. In my report, I would like to include first name, last name, country, and position of my panel. Hit Submit to go back to the wizard. Next step is to select the types of data. In the By Respondent export, you're only required to select data type for 4 question types, and it's either value label such as not satisfied, very satisfied, or score such as 1, 3, or 5. The final step is to select your report format, either to an Excel worksheet, CSV, a PDF, or simply a live link URL. Hit Start Export to get your data. Here, I would like to show you the exported data in an Excel worksheet format. As you can see, the report is organized by respondent, and the data will always start with the demographics if any is selected. Since I selected Common Code instead of whole question text, on the first row of this worksheet, it's only showing the Common Code. Last thing to mention about the export is that in the By Respondent export, if you select Scored as the data type and need to check back the value label for each score, you can always export the Common Code reference sheet. Hover over to the left again and click on Common Code Reference. It's open in an Excel worksheet format and is primarily organized by questions. Within every question, each value label or bucket as well as the score are listed for you to keep as a reference.